Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to another Dawnless Days siege battle for you here. Today we have a glorious 2v2 as we have the Dwarves of Erebor defending in today's Dawnless Days clash. And we do have a pretty interesting matchup here today. Yeah, as I said, we have Erebor here defending the heck of a lot of elite spears and polearms. And allying with them here today, we have Dunland, which obviously is in its very brand spanking new look from 9.0. A whole bunch of cool units, which we don't often see. I feel like we don't see like Bloodsworn, for instance, for a lot of the time, or like Warlords Pillagers. We've got like a lot of cheap Dunland units, which I feel like we never really see. I mean, we might see the Chosen Herbane occasionally, but yeah, certainly the Pillagers. Not at all, but yeah, these guys giving good old Falksman vibes from a Rome 2, that's for sure. We got over here Archer Herbane, got some Dwarven Miners, a tier 1 unit as well. But facing off against them here today, we do have the Men of Rohan, the Riders of Rohan here. So there aren't many Riders, that is for sure. There are a few back here. We've got Household Knights, we've got a whole bunch of Household Knights, along with the King, sorry, not King Theoden, but Prince Theodred. The heir to be on the throne, that is for sure. I don't know why I'm in a Game of Thrones mode. I'm really thinking about Game of Thrones mode. Maybe I'm due a rewatch. I don't know. I'm thinking about Iron Thrones and all sorts of things going on here today. But then joining Rohan, we do have Dol Guldur, which is also a pretty not really an updated unit, but they got a bit of a rename. We've got the Phantoms, which are now the Undeads. Don't know if I'm a big fan of that name. I feel like calling them Phantoms would define. Oh my gosh, they've changed their look. They have no face. I've not even realized this. That's creepy. I don't know if I like that. That's only a face a mother could love. It really is. We have Olog High as well back there in the background, which is exciting to see. I'm looking forward to seeing them in action. But yes, looks like Dol Guldur's going to have no sort of issues landing, that's for sure, over here. And we've got Scouts of Rohan over here. Rohan actually brought a lot of cav. More cav than I would have brought. Siege battle. That's 5 cav units? 6 cav units, actually, he brought. That's an insane amount of cav, I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's brought a lot of cheap infantry, in fairness. Like, to replace that, he's got, like, a lot of Axthanes. What we got back here? Yeoman the Mark. Yeah, he's, like, his infantry is not going to break through Dunland over here. So I'd be surprised if he lands this, but he might do. His best infantry is the one actually going for the gate, ironically. Gardamuda, so the tier 4 spear unit. Go up against Erebor Spear Guards, it's definitely not better than the Spear Guards. It'll get munched up by them, that's for sure. The Burning Towers, which, yeah, cool, burn towers, whatever. I don't see the need for this, in my opinion, but they're going to burn them down anyway. And Dol Guldur is currently capturing the gate, as he's also getting burnt alive as he does this. I mean, 120 out of 190. Actually, he's not getting burnt alive, he's getting shot. I forgot oil's not really a thing on this map. Or any of the Dawnless Days maps, that's for sure. Like the Dawnless Days vanilla maps, at least. But if you don't know what map this is, well, this is Dunburg. This is one of the most popular and most commonly covered maps I think we ever do on the channel, that's for sure. It's probably one of the most well-balanced maps as well for Dawnless Days. And if anything, it's a good blueprint to go off as a game developer, or like a mod developer for Dawnless Days. I feel like it balances really well. I've seen both sides win this one multiple times. I've seen defenders hold these cliff tops up here and win this battle. I've seen attackers, you know, manage to absolutely wipe out defenders and win this battle as well, especially when they're defending so far close to the walls. They have no preparation for a last defense up here, at least at the moment. That could quite easily change, but for now, Erebor and Dunland are going to hold where they are, which, however good that is, I don't know. If I was Dol Guldur, I'd try and set up my archers now and try and get side shots into these polearms and these spears here, because they are showing their size very easily. These 2 Mordants here are right for the picking. The elite polearms here of Erebor, which look amazing, by the way. Look at them. Sexy ass unit, that is for sure. And they have a second one as well, especially now with the, which you couldn't used to be able to do, but yeah, someone has brought 2 Mordants. Play this in this replay in. So yeah, because now there's no caps on Dawnless Days units, you can kind of just spam out elites, which is kind of crazy. I won't lie. Oh, look at that shield. That looks sick. That really does. The beautiful, beautiful unit is the Gardamuda, I will admit. But yeah, that's not going to break through even. So it looks great, but it's not going to do anything breaking through those dwarves, that is for sure. Yeah, now with no real caps on elites, you can just kind of spam them out. So we're going to see, it's quite possible you're going to see multiple 2 Wardens in a battle. They used to be capped to 1. Now they have no cap, which is kind of crazy. There are still a lot of elites with caps, but 2 Wardens aren't one of them. They are not one of them. And neither are champions of Dol Guldur, which I don't know if they have brought, actually. They brought a lot. Oh, no, they got them over here. Barrow Whites as well. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of elite shock infantry. I mean, Barrow Whites aren't technically elite, but they're tier 3. And they're undead, so they'll fight to the end. And they float. They defy gravity. And they look badass, that's for sure. Excited to see them in combat. We've got more of them back here as well, actually. You've got a whole bunch. They've literally bringing the full selection of shock infantry. The Dol Guldur. They've got the lowest tier unit, or like the cheapest unit, the Barrow Whites and the Glaives. And then also the champions here as well, which are all the shock infantry that they have available. Along with Kamul, I guess, which is a general unit. The Guldur Blade's going to go in. I mean, this should be the end of the world. Just bashing down a barricade. There's no missiles here. They can threaten them. This is definitely a good target for Dol Guldur to go for. But yeah, both of the attackers right now being pretty slow, pretty steady and coming forward. We've got archers actually firing, and they're targeting this archer Herbane over here, and they are focusing it down. We've got Axis here trying to support, Bloodsworn here trying to support, but it looks like, yeah, Rohan's having a very easy time just focusing on this archer unit. I'm surprised that Dunland's not trying to respond, but Dunland is taking quite a few casualties actually. Both of his, 2 of his archers at least are pretty badly damaged. And then we've got Guldur Blades over here. They're just smacking away this barricade. Slowly but surely, they should get through. I'm still waiting for those orc noises. Like, hopefully can be added. I'm pretty sure trolls now have their own unique noise, but orcs do not. And orcs aren't a black blood yet either, which is a bit of a shame. But we can hope. We can hope and pray. We'll see whether they ever get it. But yeah, if you want to send in any of your own replays, to send them in to my Discord, to have them featured on the channel, whether it's Dawnless Days or whether it is in something entirely different, do feel free to send it in. I'm always looking for more replays, especially Dawnless Days at the moment. I'm really looking for more of that. So if you've got any more siege replays or battle replays, do send them into my Discord. I'm all, like I said, always looking for Lord of the Rings action. It's one of the things that's most popular on the channel. Yeah, if you have any replays that you think, man, Pope would love this, do send them in. I'm always, like I said, looking for more. As we check out this glorious Centurion here of Dol Guldur. Look at him, he's looking very, very scary. But yeah, really, there's not been a single piece of contact at this point. It's very much a chill start to this fight. Oh, here we go, first contact. Rohan sitting in Axanes, which will definitely never break through against his Erebor Spear Guard. That is just a very cowardly attempt to try and break through. Yeah, the green and the yellow of Rohan trying to smash through the iron and the silver of Erebor. We're actually seeing more landing troops here. Wow, actually, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why for some reason I thought this was the defenders. But yeah, actually, Rohan has landed a lot of troops here. We've seen no response at all from Dunland. It's actually quite a sort of lore-accurate matchup, Dunland and Rohan here, taking on each other. Big fan of that. I don't know how Dunland's used up so much of his ammo. Alright, well, I guess he's shooting down these yeomen of the mark over here. The rest of the yeomen aren't firing. Well, no, they are firing. How are they not beating these Archer Herbane? I don't know. I guess they're tier 3 against tier 2. That might be the difference. That might be generally all it is. But Rohan's pushing here with axe stains, which are really pathetic for an infantry unit. I can't see him winning this fight. He's going to hope that he can take the gate. He's bought a lot of expensive cav and household knights, which unless he takes the gate, is going to be pretty useless. Here we go. The axe stains in against the Dunlandings. Battling away. see a rear charge at the moment here from the Dwarven Miners. That's going to be a brutal little rear charge there as they go in. The tier 1 shocking chip can still do a serious amount of damage, especially to a tier 2 axe unit. Just getting absolutely thumped right now by like multiple axes, as for sure. Dol Guldur finally's got in over here as well. The champions of Dol Guldur going in first, which I mean I would say is usually surprising, but they are having to take on Iron Guards. I still am not a big fan of setting your elites first. In this day and age where you have like one captain out of elites, who cares?
Our general.
I mean, yeah, tier 4 shock against a tier 4 spear. They should. Actually, they're losing this fight. The Iron Guard is slapping the champions here, especially with Gimli supporting the Barrack Guard. Very, very nice result there. We got Guldur Glaives look like they're going to go in against a pike and a spear stack up. That is not a good idea either. Ban's power, by the way, is so out of favor with the attack, with the defenders. 3,600 against 5,000. No, that defending number, so that attacking number is dropping quickly. And I blame that on Rohan. They are like getting absolutely thumped here. They're getting surrounded. Dunland is just surrounding some of the units here. Wall of Pillagers. Chis and Herbane surrounding those axe stains. The Pillagers, yeah, they're not that great, I'd say. There's like a one-hit use. They're still helping to just dump these axe stains.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Even over here, it looks like, yeah, it looks like again we've got more Chosen Herbane buying axe stains. Axe stains are just not going to break through. I don't know where we're going to spend this money. Yeah, evidently this shock it. I mean, it's just going to absolutely just annihilate these axes. And already look at that. Like Rohan's first wave, and pretty much his only wave is destroyed. I mean, Rohan's got cabin over here. I'm surprised Rohan's not got the rest of his cabin over here. They could do a lot of damage, I feel like, in some areas. We've got a Erebor Spear Guard and a 2 more defending here ready to go. We've got Guldur Glaives, yeah, ready to charge in. I mean, I wouldn't charge him into pole arms, but yeah, definitely want to look at options to try and break through there. This is certainly so far. This attack has been pretty pathetic and pretty easily beaten off. The Iron Guard should hold their free a little while, even with Gimli knocking out as well. You can come in for like sort of supporting charges. Yeah, right now I feel like the defender's in a really good spot. Apparently they're still massively outnumbered on balance power, but I think it's got to do with trolls and the cavalry that Rohan's providing. I mean, like, Rohan's lost most of its infantry army. It's sending around its Gardamuda cell around to the other side by the looks of it. And what archers it has left. They're still pinning spears down here in the gate. But this is all they're doing. This is their only melee attack. Yeah, look at that. I mean, this spear guard is basically just holding, like, look at the guys at the back here. They are literally just standing there going, like, don't mind me, just gonna enjoy my day. The rest of you just keep on fighting. Dol Guldur is pretty much the only infantry force that's left, which is kind of crazy. I mean, Erebor's got a lot of troops. Dunland's got, like, a fair amount, but Dunland's kind of like his guys are pretty much a one-hit use. The Hill Wardens there, which don't often see as a general unit either.
I killed him for it. Bloody
Spear
hell.
unit.
Steady on.
That'll be vulnerable to all of Dumbledore's shock. But yeah, like the pillagers and things like that, they're pretty much one-hit use. Most of these guys have seen a lot of action. I can't see them winning a lot of fights against the higher tier Dumbledore units. So Dumbledore is losing over here. His champions and his glaives are losing, but so is the Iron Guard. So who knows who's going to win this fight? Elite spears will hold for as long as possible. I'm sure. Got dwarven range travelers. Seems like it's been a bit of a mess for the Erebor. Just bring bows instead of crossbows. Absolutely just going to destroy these Mercury trackers. We've come point blank range to try and shoot these pole arms and spears. I'm surprised we haven't seen a charge maybe from Erebor to try and hit one of these units, to hit these archers. But yeah, maybe it's not worth it. Wraiths and Undeads back here. Send these guys in first before you send any of your actual elite, like actual orcish units. Because they'll hold for ages and you can pin down a choke point there quite easily. Iron Guard are losing here. Some of the shock infantry here just starting to combat even quite nicely. Shock going in again, and the trolls are in here. The trolls can try and smash with Gimli's bodyguard. We'll see how that goes. But they already look like they're falling back. It's just a little sally in, sally out. Set in some swords at this point, just get some. Also, just start firing missiles in here. Like, just focus down Gimli. That'll be a huge result as well. Same thing going on over here as well. Slow, sort of methodical assault from Dumbledore. Mercury track is getting really close. Firing at the pole arms, trying to weaken these Tomb Wardens before they even dare send any infantry in. We only lost 8 guys, but they are getting literally. Look at this. You could not get much more point blank if you asked. I mean, you could. You could just step forward a few more yards. They are point blank shooting at them. I mean, they're missing a lot of shots anyway. But yeah, shooting at the dwarves there. Oh, it is taking into a grindy old fight. Same thing going on over here as well. Like I said, like they just point blank shooting. Execution. What are they even firing at? They missed so many of those shots. They fired so far over. That's horrendous. I'm going to see the trolls go back in. At least 2 of them. 2 of the energetic guys going back in. Whack-a-mole. Or not. Maybe not. They're going to pull back. If I was the dwarves, I'd maybe start firing at these Olokai. I don't know how otherwise you hope to get rid of them. You've got to just shoot them. At least send them, because now trolls go berserk so much easier. The shooting is such a viable tactic, I feel like. We've got Rohan now arriving over here. Rohan still is being a bit of a pain in this choke point. He's got access here just to threaten, and his cav, or at least some of his cav, is hidden in. This could be a big meta move, to be honest. We could see, because these guys have not moved since day 1, so the defenders do not know that they're here. They will probably be aware that Rohan's general is not over here. So they will be thinking, where could it be? At least a good player will be thinking that. We'll see whether that's the case with these guys here. But if they end up giving up this gate, and Rohan's able to just rush through his cavalry, oh, he could be in real trouble. Theodred and those household knights might be able to just smack their way through a lot of these troops. A lot of his Dumbledore's in good condition, that is. They are literally, look at this, they are looking at an entire shield wall. We've got a fresh Iron Guard in here. They've finally broken this one. 4 out of 100. There you go, breaking it. Wow, 4 out of 100. Insane. Shows how hardy these units are. And there's another one to try and get through. Over here, Cav going in. Scouts of Rowan actually charging a Bloodsworn here. I'm really trying to send the Bloodsworn in to go get the Mercury Trackers. Nearly worked, but didn't quite. Rowan was close at hand to deal with that. But he's getting out of there as soon as the Erebor Spear Guards get into the mix. I don't think they can flank it through any of these little rows of houses here just to try and get around, because that would be also a good play. Oh, not elephants, Olokai dying here. They're losing. Or he lost a troll as well as they fight these dwarves. Got Golden Glaives coming in. Trolls are smacking the way through. They are now losing in the Iron Guards. Trolls are winded, but they're not neither combat even. They're not even got any sort of result. They still need to focus down Gimli here. Kill Gimli while they can. And you can see over here, looks like Dwarven Travelers have helped focus down and kill the Mercury Trackers. Good result. They'll save their pole arms a little bit. Also, the Cavs are getting focused on here. Scouts of Rohan. I mean, yeah, definitely shoot this down as well. Cavalry. Hugely important, I feel like, right now to balance power, and also, like I said, to also the hopes and dreams of the attackers to break through, especially Rohan, who's like heavily invested in that cavalry. If you've seen it, it's kind of a bit like that Mongol siege we did the other day, the siege of Rohan. A lot of cav that you're relying on and hoping that you can break into the settlement and get opening, and the cav can just go crazy. Still, this fight goes on in this game. I'm kind of impressed that they carried on this long. They're going to keep on fighting there. Good on them. Good on them. Trolls are pulling through, but they're allowed to pull through. They're a huge monster unit. They're allowed to just pull through. That's kind of how you use them both best. They are going berserk though, which I think is probably just come from pulling them through a bit now. Gimli is in a bit of trouble though with the trolls kind of breaking his lines here. Gimli's still being committed to this fight early. I'd say relatively early on in this fight. We've still got a good half an hour for the battle to go. Yeah, 27 minutes. Kind of shows how long this battle's got to go. So it's gonna be a nail biter. I hope you got some snacks and drinks. I've got a good drink with me. Beer at hand. There you go. Looks like, yeah, the Olokai, they are dying. Half strength now, 4 out of 8. Could they flank here? I don't know if Evil could, if like Dol Guldur could flank here. Might be an option. I'm going to get these Archer Herbane. You can see the Trolls. I don't know if they are pulling through on purpose now, or is just the Berserk out of control AI doing it. No idea. They're causing panic though. Gimli's still in a lot of trouble here. We could see a bit of a problem here for Dol Guldur, for Erebor in a minute. What I meant to say. Erebor though might be fine without his morale. You know, as elves and dwarves, they love morale. They really do. What is going on here? Like, why has not Erebor attacked? Also, have you just seen, like, they are definitely shooting at the unit right in front of them. So many shots are landing back here. What is going on? Are those Mercury Trackers drunk? Oh, there you go. Finally, as I say, Erebor jumps the gun, goes in, and he's got the trackers. He should rout them now.
Killed our general.
And there you go. That is kind of what we were fearing. Gimli has died. Let's just, yeah, Gimli has died over here. Against trolls. We've got Dunlendings helping out in this fight. The Wraiths are also in there as well. Some undead warriors. Not the undead, but the phantoms. I'll probably just end up controlling them. I refuse to change the name.
The unit has used all available ammunition.
This fight continues on. This is really just a grind point here. Trolls are still somehow alive. 1 of 8 left, out of control. I'm intrigued to see how many kills they've got. I don't think they've had a good troll game, to be honest. It's not been a great one for them. We've got more Barrow-wights still coming. This really is the battle of the undead here. They are being sent in. Iron Guard, hold on. Along with Gimli's bodyguard, what remains of it. There's still a healthy Iron Guard there. Jeez. Well, actually, I say it's still this one. This might be the third one about to be sent in here, because I think this is the second one, 29 out of 100. That's insane. How many Iron Guard did they bring? Oh no, that's not Iron Guard here. This is Erebor Spear Guard, but still ridiculous. I think Iron Guard might still be capped. I don't think they lost their cap limit, which is thankful, because if they did, they'd be... Erebor would be unbreakable. It would be. Chosen Herbane back here. Still going. There's still a lot of, like, you know, decent shock to be sent in. I mean, these guys been... Oh, I think these guys have been firing whilst in melee. There's no way these Mercury trackers win this fight on their own. I think they've been cheeky. They've been shooting whilst in melee. And now Erebor's going to get screwed over here by a bunch of undead units. They're going to get swamped.
Men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
There you go, there's the spear unit. Now it is just the polearm here. And this, for the open the mark, they'll probably have more joy than those Mercury trackers shooting that polearm through. We're going to see a general gets in over here. We can see the Hill Warden sent there, and that's going to try and block that spot. Shock infantry as well. Dwarven miners might get sent in to try and, you know, charge these Rohan archers, but they're going to get a couple of volleys off before any sort of revenge gives them. They are focusing on these 2 Wardens. There's nothing they can do, really. I mean, they could charge forward. They could absolutely do it. It looks like we're going to see Erebor go straight in. Which I respect. Love that. Defend the 2 Wardens. But in go the miners. Instead of picking rocks, they're picking men. Or getting stabbed up themselves. One or the other. Look at these guys. The Wraiths have been moved on. I didn't even realise. They've done these guys. They're like floating. They're like little skirts. It looks like they killed the... Oh no, they haven't quite killed the miners off. They forced them back though with 50 dwarves left. This is definitely looking like the front that could get broken through first. And most of the fronts, they look absolutely fine. Theodred... Oh no, it's not even Theodred. Nazgul have landed here with Sons of the Eye. Intriguing. We've got Gardamudaso that have landed as well. I generally have not bothered to look at this front in ages because I was like, well, it's not going to be a threat. Dolgul Dolo, though, has sent infantry over here. Goldo Glaives, they're going to try and break through. These gates still holds for the defenders. I love that. I really do. Yeah, these Erebor spear guards must have killed off hundreds, if not thousands of troops. Maybe not thousands, but hundreds for sure. Axe Herbane side shot in the Garda Mudasel there is not a bad option either. And they're kind of holding here, you know, the Iron Guard. They are generally holding here. Spearing that undead man. I mean, how do you even kill an undead wraith or phantom? Especially with the generic spear. Maybe with like Aragon's sword, yeah, but I can believe it. But they're just a random spear that the dwarves have given. Looks like they're going to hold here. I mean, at least the frontal dwarven unit of the Iron Guards is, you know, forcing, but the other one is just kind of holding its ground, and I respect that. That's nice. This is still, I believe, the most hopeful chance for the defenders to break through. Hill Wardens, also the polearms here are dying. I just charge this one. The polearms are pretty useless. So there's like 24 of them left. Yeah, just go in. Just go in. Taking the glaives and stuff, just charge them in at this point. Just have to try and annihilate the spear line like the Dunledings are holding. They can focus on pretty easy. These hill wardens are not that good. I mean, they are getting shot at point blank, but even still, Iron Guard, I feel like could soak this up a lot better. They're a tier 4 heavy spear. Oof, you'd expect better. But this sort of like attack over here, I mean, right now it's a big distraction. There's a lot of Dunleding units over here instead of being over on this flank, and it's kind of paying off for the attackers. The attackers are having a lot of joy here as long as they have ammo, and they are going to break through these two wardens and also the hill warden. The sense is very up and down. Both sides. Look like they could easily win this. Especially without Iron Guard down here. They're all losing in that combat down there. Most of the undeads, the wraiths, all losing in that fight. And that's because that very healthy Iron Guard is doing all that work. I love how this Scout Rohan has literally just stood here in front of the pikes and the spears, just hoping and praying that eventually they'll disappear. Yeah, that's not happened. Not happened one bit. Axane's still being held up here by Erebor Spear Guards. It's incredible. Love to see that. That Erebor Spear Guard is doing God's work. Cav is charging in here as well. Oh, it's charging spears and shock on the flank. A very legal move, but still. Again, I mean, not a bad charge, not a great charge going to the side of the Dunleding shock. Household Knights leaving with healthy numbers. Oh, they literally lost one man. I thought they were going to go untouched. have been incredible, but even still, they can charge in here if they want to. Man's power is still way in favor of the attacks, even though they have about 400 man advantage. I mean, right now, if I was the attackers, I'd get all the cabin and I'd get in through these gates, and I'd just start causing chaos. I mean, like, Rohan's still got 2 pretty healthy cav units over here, and they're very, very elite. Get them in the fight. But you're wasting time and sort of like, you know, the surprise of the elements by attacking this front here. If you just left it and then went elsewhere, they absolutely, the defenders would have left this probably to just, you know, rot. You could have then stuck your cav in. Oh. Dumbledore's glaives might get through that checkpoint. I mean, like I said, so many times, shock just beats spears. Our general is dead. That is not good. That is Dunling's general. He's without a gen, but I believe he's never fight on bravely. Not easy to tell who is who in this fire, won't there? Ab coming in as well, really? Rohan? Seriously? That block is worth it, man. Get your cow out of there. I mean, looks like he's trying to hope to break through that iron guard, which is literally 1 out of 100. There you go, finally rounded out. I'm going to kill the entire last man. Gosh, that's brutal. Really is. Barrow-wights going in, those undead men with their big angry swords. They're getting forced back as well. The Iron Guards here hold with double bronze chevrons. They are holding. Impressive. Numbers wise, it's 2,000 against 1,700. The attack is still in the balance power, but they do not have the numbers actually. Even though they have an orcish faction as well. They throw in even more orcs and undead. And this thin, generalist line. Dunlendings holds the line with that other polearm arriving. That might, I was gonna say, that might unlock the scouts here just charging, but no, not the case. Archers is gonna move forward though. They are probably just gonna get meleeed. They stay there. Just occasionally show you what's going on in this gate as well. No change, no breakthrough. Quite literally, nothing going on. Like Rohan and Dumbledore landed here and then did nothing. They're just kind of looking at Dunland. And Dunland should just push on this, just take him out. Why not? What are they gonna do? Might as well just take him out, just kill them all, and see what happens. Right now, there's a lot of cav left for the attackers. Household Knights, more Household Knights by the looks of it, I think. Jeez, it's a lot of Household Knights. And then, yes, got to Rohan as well. I mean, like, they've got, I think they got 2 of those units. The Iron Guard, hold on. For now. Yeah, the spears hold for now. Dwarven spears do God's work. They are actually murdering most of those units in there. Incredible stuff. Cav has charged in here, actually. Don't know how the Erebor spear guards ended up over here, but they have. Gonna get charged by the other household Cav. Oh, this is not good. And then this one actually looks like it could break through the Dunlending lines there. Yeah, Rohan going in might just swamp the sorry, not Rohan. Erebor infantry. Dunland's infantry, though, is being swamped by cavalry. This could be a last throw of the dice here by Rohan to try and break through the lines.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
There you go, they forced back the cavalry. But now, and by Dwarven ranged travelers of all things, they've been forced back. And it looks like the cavalry over here has been at least initiated. We've got a charge going in. It looks like we have got Nazgul. Actually, with Stones the Eye, defeating all those pillagers. I didn't think this strategy was worth anymore, just running with Stones the Eye. Evidently it is. It still works to an extent. They're slicing and dicing their way through. Yeah, they are absolutely just destroying those Dunlendings there. Nice. I mean, they are getting out encircled, but that's potato. Don't worry about those small details. That's not a
The
problem.
whole unit has been destroyed.
And looks like over here as well. Look at this. Defenders are breaking through. They are actually breaking through. And we've got two Mornings over here. They are forcing back. Scout Rohan. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Yeah, these Iron Guards are hell, right? When they just put all their elites in this choke point here. This is looking bad, though. Dwarves might get broken here. Household Knights are about to break through there, and there's another Dwarven Range Traveler, and then another one going in. There'll be easy kills for the Rohan cavalry you'd expect. And yeah, over here, look at this. Bogledor being surrounded. Once his general dies, I'd expect the army to disintegrate. I mean, it kind of already has. The Black Numenorians fighting on for their survival. This choke point. I mean, look at this. This spear has been here since day one. Since day one. 56 men left. Insane. Insane. I'm surprised Theodore is not over here trying to, you know, make something work. We see a cab charge right now charging the pole arms. This is not healthy. Do not do that. Yeah, well done by Rohan. Pulling back his cab. His elite, healthy cab unit as well. He's going to charge here, I think, as soon as, like, yeah, these guys get out of formation. It's a baiting tactic here. That did not work. They've got the pole arms down first. Two ones are losing. The cab will die quite quickly still. But there is enough cav here that he will probably take out the Tomb Wardens. But it'll take a lot of cavalry with him. Look at that. I mean, you can see a lot of cavalrymen falling here. Actually, yeah, I mean, look at that. It's just like 20 riders nearly already. I mean, not quite 20. 15, nearly 20 riders here. Two Wardens have not died. If this got the cav around the back, though, that could make it all the difference. Rohan's, by the way, and also the attackers generally still have the balance power. 800 against 700 is super, super close. In goes the cap charge. And they may go the pole arms down, but doesn't seem to care for the scouts here. And the Household Knight rear charge and absolutely abuse that Tomb Warden. what is left of it. And this whole flank here is open. But the center is about to be won here as well by the defenders. What is still left? Wraiths. Oh yeah, the Wraiths, which is just going to last forever. What? How did Nazgul... I don't know if they did win that fight. No, they did. They've routed all those units. Seriously? They rout all those Dunnerdings? That is incredible. Don't quite know how they did it, but the Dunnerdings routed all those... sorry, yeah, Rohan player routed all those Dunnerdings. Incredible. That's now actually freed up a lot of infantry here. They can all now get in and try and deal with the like Dwarven Range Travelers, the Spears. Oh, it's going to be spicy for one last go over here. I mean, these units can stay in the fight a little longer. And the Cav over here can just all of a sudden just go for like a Hail Mary. You can either go for a charge or it could go for the cap point, which is way, way up here. You can just go and try and cap it and get like a free win that way. It'd be cheesy rather than going for a full death soul wipe. The race continue on. They are like slaughtering what they can. Also getting slaughtered themselves. As I'm sure. Oh no, he got a good kill. Good on you, Wraith. Good on you. We're getting now teamed up by about 3 different. Yeah, I was gonna say 3 different Barrack Guardsmen there. But a great, like, just charging to him. There goes the House of Knights, rear charging the Iron Guards. Coincidentally, you don't see that often. They are losing that fight. Here comes Daedrin. Finally, he comes to the flank. He gets a good charge off. Straight into the fight against Chosen Herbane. I wouldn't say it's an okay fight. Could have done better. Cavs are going to keep chopping down what they have left.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
There you go. Looks like he's going to win that fight, but I don't think he's got... Oh, I don't know. He could they might break through here. You never know. Guard and Mudaseld and the Nazgul negotiate themselves to this flank here. Erebor Spear Guards and Dwarven Range Travelers are falling in on them. They've come from that forest over here. They march this way, trying to, I guess, link up with the Cav here of the Household Knights. They might nearly pull it off. Balance of power is still with the attackers. It's super, super close. You need to kill a general. Kill Daedrin. They got a chance, but Daedrin's winning his fights against the Iron Guards. You could do a cycle charging, if anything, or at least holding on until this other Household Knight gets hit, and he could rear charge that, and that would be a huge win. And these guys just need to stay in the fight as well. They're holding on there, and there you go. Daedrin's won his fight over there, as kind of expected with his Cav support. And now, they can either go for the cap point and try and cap it, or they could try and support the fight over here. I go for the cap point. I think these guys, Guard and Musel here, can hold. Just go for that cap point, draw more defenders away back to the final point. That's what I do. There you go, an enemy general has fallen. I presume that's the Nazgul general. Yeah, he has, he's just died. That's fine. Rohan's got most of the infantry left and most of the armies left. Rohan just needs to... He could go for a rear charge here, try and take out... I mean, Dawnless general's gone. He could rear charge all of this and try and rout and support the Guard and the Mudaseld. It's worth a go, but I mean, it could be costly. Like I said, I'll just go for the cap point, but he's going to go in.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Hold the line for now. How are those hill wardens holding that line? I mean, they're not actually. They are not holding that line. They are dying. They are dead. And they're just going to recycle. Oh, actually, maybe not. They just rout these Urbane. They are mass routing. And this could be a loss of the defenders here. This is going to probably be, I think. What are we going to see? Oh, actually, the Cav is going... He's going for the kill. I kind of respect it. I'm going for the kill rather than going for the cap. I could rear charge these. Oh, yeah, here we go. Mass rout taking place.
Black Day.
And there you go.
Has been routed.
48. 264 troops left for Rohan. They've managed to defeat Erebor. But what a fight. What a fight. It was very, very close. Sent in by Jackie Boy, who was playing as Erebor. So yeah, thank you very much, Jack, for sending this one in. 325 kills for Gimli. His general here did a very, very good job. I mean, his Iron Guards did very well, at least one of them. 462 kills. 185 is also not too shabby. One of his Tomb Wardens, 264 kills. His Archers, 155 kills, is the best of the bunch. And then his Spear Guards, 397 kills. I bet this is the one that's stuck in the gate. There's even his Dwarven Miners, 167 kills. Then we have Shaddix playing as Dunland, 93 kills with the Hill Wardens here, 125 kills with the Warlord Pillagers, 229 kills with the Chosen Herbane, 353 with another one here, 191 kills with the Bloodsworn, 260 kills with the Archer Herbane is the best of those. We have Nova 6 playing as Rohan, getting 156 kills with the Prince Theodred Bodyguard, and he's still really healthy. His axes, I mean, Rohan started so poorly. All his axes got absolutely obliterated here. I mean, apart from this one getting 181 kills. Guard of Mudasel, 269, 233, and still relatively healthy, each of them. Archers, 236 kills, 134. And his Cav, I mean, did a mixture of, like, you know, good and bad. Scouts, not so great. The Household Knights, 317 kills, 173. It's also not too bad. Then we have Heated Pine playing as Dol Guldur. 366 kills with Nazgul, general before he fell. Then we have 131 kills with the Guldur Blades here. Yeah, the Barrow-wights actually doing pretty disappointingly well. 8 is awful. And same with the Guldur Glaives as well, not that great. And all the champions also, I think they're, because they're fighting Dwarves, had a rough day. Archers 110 kills, and the Trolls 101 kills. It's not that great. That's for sure. Fighting, even if they were fighting Dwarves, that is for, not that great, to be honest. But there you go. That is today's Dawnless Days and Lord of the Rings Siege. If you did enjoy and want to see more Lord of the Rings and action from the Tolkien world of Dawnless Days, Total War, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and, you know, feel free to share and everything else. Your gran might want to see this battle or siege. You never know. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you again. Bye for now.